Imajica, all the people.
What's the unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. What we have here today is another redemption story. This is an artist edition I initially passed on, regretted horribly. It's sold out, and usually it's the sellout that triggers the regret. Am I right? Am I right? So I staked out, or I stalked, the Suntup in-print books page, and when it appeared again, I snatched it up real quick. Snatched it up! Like the Hamburglar getting a hamburger out of the McDonald's. And so, you know, and he had to be really fast because Grimace was there, and then Mayor McCheese, and it was a whole, Justin Trudeau invoked the Emergencies Act, and the Hamburglar went to court in shackles. So I'm pleased I get to share it with you today here on my little channel. First, we're going to do the due diligence and check in with the Magic Duff Bucket. What have you for me today, Duff the Magic Bucket, who lives by Terry? Oh, you have a Jeff Word Stout. You do, as it is written, so it shall be drank. Oh, so you are about to see one of the best artist editions Suntup has produced to date. Spoiler alert. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I just couldn't help it. It's great stuff. And I'd been looking for this book for so long, and like I'll tell you in a minute, I skipped out on it initially, then I was able to get it and remedy it, and so you'll hear that whole saga. But for right now, it's time for the rapture. This unboxing brought to you by Bliss. Bliss. So check it out. There's a lot to get in and unpack with this book. Letterpress, art. Oh, just the appendices. Oh, you in for a treat. So just sit down, open something tasty, and enjoy. Yeah, you had to know it was going to be that stout for this book, because it's a Suntup book. So let's get to it. This is a big baby. You may have seen on my Big Books Tag video that this is one of the 5 biggest books I've read in the trade edition format. And I think this one's even bigger because it's got art in there. Yes, fantastic Jody Fallon art. And I interviewed him for this release. I don't think I've posted that interview on the channel, so I'm going to post that interview probably on Saturday or Sunday so you can check it out and hear from the artist behind this amazing edition. But let's see the edition first. Old school foam. Oh, a thick sheet of foam here. Oh, look at this. Huh. Now, this is usually reserved for numbered editions. These are the premiums, the numbered and lettered editions. Sometimes, not always, come with premiums, like prints and whatnot. So this is the first time I'm ever seeing it in an artist edition. Correct me if I'm wrong, social media denizens. So let's see. Oh. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so I believe this is definitely some Jody Fallon work right here. Some of the awesome stuff that awaits me in the book. But here is a piece of Clive Barker art printed on a metallic paper. It says it's Revelation by Clive Barker. And I don't think that's a fragrance, but it sounds like it could be a fragrance. Revelation by Clive Barker. You want to smell fantastical? That is cool. I had no idea this was going to be the case. And it came with the artist edition. So anybody who sat out on the artist edition, wow, am I glad I did not sit out on the artist edition this time around. Here's the bookmark. Bam. Introduction by Clive Barker, illustrations by Jody Fallon. And an afterword is by Phil and Sarah Stokes, who I think they work with Clive Barker, and they run some of his business. So that is cool right off the bat. That's really cool. So now we're gonna get into the behemoth. Look at this. It's very shiny. Oh yeah, and you know what? It's got a finger hole, and it takes my entire finger because it's a thick book. So I'm going to place the book down, and I'm not going to pull it out that way. Place the book down because, look, it goes all the way in. And okay, and now I'm touching the other foam. If that was too much for you, I apologize. I'll maybe put a trigger warning at the beginning of this video. But I probably won't. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is a beautiful, look at that. Look at that. And then, you know, I'm looking at this, I'm like, pass Jeff. How could you ever have considered passing? I was so thrilled when Paul announced he was going to do Imajica because Barker, King, McCammon, Lumley, McCarthy, Mallerman, these are all my favoritist authors, and I would love to see Suntup do an edition by these authors. So when he announced it, I of course jumped on the numbered edition, but I just can't pull the trigger on that, and that's crazy. I mean, I feel a little silly because I did the same thing with Exorcist, and that was a must own, and so I made good on it though. I made good. Got to get the redneck out. The redneck comes out for, you know, the shrink wrap. Okay, so Imajica, some totem type right there. You could see the metallic sheen of the slipcase. Slipcase for such a big book, the slipcase feels super solid. Here is the book itself. There it is. Look at that. Let's see what it looks like with the dust jacket off. We can do that. We can do that. Wow. This has to be one of the most impressive artist editions Suntup has done to date. This is magnificent. I will say Jody Fallon has done a tremendous job on the art. These chapter pages, I believe, are printed letterpress. Letterpress. Let's look at the signature page. So, signed by Jody Fallon. And you can see all those darkened pages are art. This is loaded with art. Hefty, beautiful. Super job. Beautiful book. If you passed on this initially, it's gonna be more. This is not one of those artist edition that will dip in value. A number have for less popular titles, and artist editions sometimes get flooded on the market because people buy multiples hoping to sell them and flip them. This isn't going to be one of those. I've seen a number of people scrambling to get these now that they're out in the wild, but that is a beautiful book, and this is one I'm going to read this. And I know there's a lot of discussion over, do you read your Suntup edition or do you just stare at them on the shelf as shelf candy? And I will say I read my artist editions, and if there was no artist edition, I will read the number edition. Look at that. Fantastic job. Easily one of the best artist editions Suntup has done. Amazing. And yeah, I am a sucker for the longer epic tale, especially from an artist I love. So it has an illustrated glossary in the back, compiled by Hans Ruffert, illustrations by Richard Kirk. Didn't know this was going to happen. And it could be a case of Paul put it on the product page and I missed it, because sometimes I'm just like looking, I'm just looking and I just don't read. I get greedy and I just, give me the book. I just want the book. Let me see it. So it's possible these things are on the product page, but I didn't see them. Nice little surprise for me. Yeah, there are appendices. Manuscripts and notes. So these are photocopies of scanned copies of the actual manuscript written by Clive Barker. An amazing edition. I love bonus content. I love going deeper into books I love. And this is some of the best stuff. What's really cool about this artist edition that isn't in many other artist editions is letterpress. And this page is printed, this title page and chapter pages are printed letterpress with foil stamping. All of that and all of this and all that artwork, that's definitely something. If you got this coming to your house soon, you're going to be very, very happy. And I imagine a lot of people are going to feel sad that they skipped this one. And I'm glad I pulled victory out of the jaws of defeat. And I will say, if there are any books out there, any Suntup books you want, stalk that in-print page on the Suntup website, because they blip in and out, sometimes one copy, and they're gone in a heartbeat once people get wind of it. Very happy guy today. Gonna put this on the shelf. The shelf's gonna bow a little bit. It's gonna dip a little bit down. I might need to put another beam under the floor of my bookshelves into the basement so the house doesn't fall over. This thing weighs like 5 pounds. It's 1,000 pages. 900. What do we got? Yeah, over 1,000 pages of beauty. Sorry if you missed out. Congratulations if you didn't. And I'm happy to share with those of you who don't know of Suntup Editions and want to see what the hubbub's bubbin' about. Now you know. I'll take pictures. I'll post. And then I will drink a celebratory sip of a fantastic Rapture brew and call it a day. Thanks for watching. Hitting that like button. Subscribing to the channel. My daughter tells me I shouldn't say those things. So I probably shouldn't. But what I will say, and what she does agree with me saying, is stay frosty.